Supreme Being.
Supreme Being.
Namaskar.
Time for another divine wisdom.
Yes, divine wisdom is to know how to do, what to eat, to be the greatest version of ourselves, to be feeling good. We need to feel good, happy, and have a supreme life. So,
Constant.
yes, I look a little bit out of breath, a little bit anxious, because we discovered this a while ago, but we just decided that this has to be shared for the other beings. And
it has kind of been in the air for a while, but we were not really digging deep to get to the truth of it.
yes, and this is very important because, for example, the anxiousness comes from lots of things, but from eating natural and healthy, usually it doesn't have to come, but it comes from something that we figure out, and it's when you don't eat enough calories. I know that it's a little bit counting calories and stuff, but you just do 1 or 2 times and that's it. And then in the end, you just feel your body. You feel your body.
Shall we say first how we eat for the ones that are not aware quite?
Yes.
We eat primarily fruits.
Yes.
Lately we're implementing more greens, leafy greens, and some nuts and seeds.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it. We eat a little bit of cooked here and there. It would be mostly me. Andre tries not to eat cooked at all because he wants to fully cleanse his body. He still has things to detox. And we have been eating like this for a few months now. Before that we have been vegan with periods of being fully raw or from 50 to 100% raw. But eating mostly fruits is something more recent.
Is a very nice thing because we were already doing that in the morning. In the morning we were having our fruits a lot, and then we ate vegetables and nuts, whatever was coming. But now it's more fruits. So sometimes it's like this. We don't have time to prepare a meal, or something happens. There's a friend that comes by. For example.
Or we have to go to the city to do a lot of things.
Yes. For example, today there was a friend that came and he was asking, what do we eat? Or he has this and that and he needs to do this and that. And I was saying some things, what to do. But when we looked to the time, it was very late. When it's too late, you already, you have to prepare the meal and stuff. And it's going to be...
We had planned what to do, so we have to go to the city.
And then we made a meal a little bit quickly, calmly. Tomatoes, onion, some a pinchinha of a pinchinha is a little bit. It's our word. Oregano, salt, and a little bit of olive oil in a container like this. And then what else?
That was it, but that was for me because Andre is not eating salt right now at all.
Yes.
I'm consuming here and there in small portions.
So,
I have never been that much into salt, even from a child. I have always been eating very little salt.
Yeah, I learned from her. She told me these things because salt we can save this for another video. So
Yeah.
what we have to see this is that I didn't took almost anything for me. I mean, I drank 2 smoothies. Smoothie is a very nice way to put a lot of calories, a pack. But this time I didn't put a lot of things. It was just banana and raspberry, and you know, berries doesn't have a lot. And banana, there was 4 bananas, 5 bananas.
Yeah, not enough. It's already.
It was like 400 calories or 450, something like this. I drank 2 times. Let's say 500 calories in the morning. This is not enough. And I didn't took anything else. We prepared together the meal for her. I didn't took much. I just ate the tomato like this. And then I began to feel anxious.
Let's just say that it's already 6:30 in the evening here.
Yes, and I didn't eat
So
a lot.
that's all we ate from the morning.
Yes, and it's what I experience. Maybe many of you has the same thing. Is short of breath. I cannot breathe to my deepest. I mean, I cannot get the air in all the lungs. It's just instead of breathing like this, I just breathe like this. I cannot. Then it's not that I shake, but I feel my chi energy. Everyone has chi energy. It's in balance. It's the chi is what calms us down. It's our strength, our power, our inner power. Is this power that when you cannot take some weight, you mentally, you get this chi working and whoop, you can do it. So it's a little bit unbalanced. I feel like I'm not comfortable anywhere I go. Maybe I cannot fall asleep. It's something like this.
You're not yourself.
Yeah, I'm not myself. This is the easiest and shortest sentence to tell what I am how to describe.
To me, I experience it a little bit more different. I also become anxious, but it hits me more on the mood. I become
Temper.
Yes, I become grumpy about things, and I become almost not happy about anything. It's really not nice.
Yes.
Because before we went out, I had taken even less calories than him, so I was already experiencing the same thing as well. But once we went shopping, we bought some olives, and I had this meal with the tomatoes and some sunflower microgreens. Sunflower
They are
microgreens
full, right?
are amazing thing to eat instead of greens. They're very fulfilling.
I think they have
a very good amount of protein, very rich in vitamin E, and many other nutrients. So it can even replace a portion of nuts or seeds.
Mm-hmm. They have a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Very, very good. So now I feel very, very balanced. I'm very good, but he still didn't take.
Yeah, usually we were even thinking to go home, to eat properly and come here and talk about something nutritionally, because we have lots of knowledge about that. And we just said, no, wait a second, let's just talk about what is happening right now. And
let's just share.
Let's share because
there's nothing better than showing what is the reality behind behind this. Because many raw foodies promote how amazing they become, their mood changes when they start eating raw, especially on a high fruit diet, which is really true. But we always need to be aware of what we are eating at every single moment. So when we eat like this, it is very important to have a kind of snack with us all the time. And it's good to kind of plan ahead our meals. Especially if we're gonna have a busy day, right?
Yes.
Because otherwise we end up in such situations, and instead of being infinitely happy, it comes the opposite.
Yes. I just figured out something that the opposite of feeling anxious because we didn't eat enough is when we eat too much or a lot of cooked food. We feel the opposite. We feel laziness. We don't want to do anything. It's
Yes.
you know, it's exactly, this is very nice information because you know, are we gonna stay, because when we transition from raw to cook, no, from cook to raw, we come from laziness to more active. But if we don't eat enough, because in the raw you have to eat a little bit more, not just a little bit more, because all these cooked foods, they are all packed. It's like you know, you eat a bag of chips, you have 500 calories. You need 5 bananas to make 500 calories if they have the same size. And then if you don't eat enough, you have this unstable energy. It's like you have a lot of energy, but at the same time, it's unpleasant. It's not good. And you begin to how do we say? To disagree with everything. You're not yourself.
You cannot focus to think properly. You block in many situations. You just don't know how to react. It can have many different effects on the being, depending on the being.
Yeah.
So this is it.
So we go home, eat.
It's very important. Be healthy, and planning is never good, but just when you go out and when you're eating mostly fruits, make sure you grab a few fruits with you. Even when you go shopping, don't go shopping hungry.
Yes.
Because you will end up buying things that you don't really need, and that your deepest desire will not be to eat this processed food. But because when we're hungry, we tend to grab the first thing we can,
Yes,
that can stuff us, like a bag of chips or which I still do sometimes.
I think we do that because we are eating with our eyes and we say, no, we need all of this.
Right.
And it's not. We just need less. We need whole food with the fiber, with the vitamins, with the minerals, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But because our eyes, you know, when we are starving, not hungry, starving, our eyes command, and we cannot let this happen. If we want to be, you know, our most beautiful beings ever, it has to be like this.
And we are beautiful. So let's show that to the world.
Yes. We just forget when we are like this. Yeah. And all of you are all beautiful and amazing. No matter how you look like and what you do, doesn't matter. What matters is inside. When you give something to someone, or when someone gives you something, is the inside that counts. Is this supreme flame feeling, infinite.
But not to say that when you start to eat mostly raw and right, let's say, the best way for us, with lots of fruits and leafy greens, enough leafy greens, you change. You become beautiful inevitably, from inside and outside. Your skin will be glowing, you will have no wrinkles. No one will be able to tell how old you are. Absolutely no one. Even now, this is happening for us.
Yeah, it's so supreme.
Yes. So, be always happy. We love you.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
We love you very, very, very much. If you like this video, like. If you want to share, and if you are not following us, follow us, because we have lots of things to say. It's very nice. Thank you very much. Namaskar. Kisses, hugs. Be supremely joyful.
Infinite love.